Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's see what we got for you right now. If you like rare cars, cars that you probably never seen on the road, but they existed, but you just were not lucky enough, which I'm one of them, that never seen one on the road, let me give you a proper presentation. What we have right now in front of us, it's a 143 scale 1965 Alfa Romeo 2600 OC Deluxe. Now, OC, it was or it is not fully sure. It was a coach builder type. This is a very rare car. It was a coach built type of car. They only built 54 models, 54 uh this model right here. So that's how rare it is. I was actually reading that this is actually one of the most rare Alfa Romeo classics out there, with only 54 models ever built. Probably half or less of them are still on the road or in the museum. Some get crushed, some get rotten now. Alfa Romeo is not really a great example of cars that do not rust, unfortunately. But yeah, it happens. And it's sad because I wish Alfa Romeo would have done more of these. These were great looking cars. I like the front, I like the rear. It was a very good looking car for 1965, I gotta say it. But it was a big jump from the other Alfa Romeo 2600 that was on the market as being modern. But unfortunately, something must have been, since Alfa Romeo had already Alfa Romeo 2600 Berlina in their factory. So they felt this is not the one for them. They decided on that. Now this one right here, like I said, it only built for 2 years. I guess those 54 models were built between 1965 to 1967. It must have been really expensive when his coach built, OC built it for Alfa Romeo. It must have been very expensive. And, not everyone can afford one. And nowadays, there are really rare classics. I gotta say, engine wise, so it had a 2.5 engine with a triple Solex carburetors, and it produced more than 145 horsepower. The top speed approximately was 120 miles per hour, so not a slow car at all. It has some kick to it, which I like that. Really nice looking car. Sadly, they should have been able to keep it up and sold more at least. As I was looking at the interior, I love how the interior looks like a dark blue type, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's a little hard to see in the camera, but it's a really, really attractive car. Now you can see that obviously it's an Italian car, has the old school license plate from Italy, the big squarish black license plate in the rear, and in the front, as it goes around, you see it's a little rectangular black, the big one in the back, the small one in the front of license plates. Very Italian back in the days. Some cars you can notice by far where the cars are from by their license plate. That license plate from Italy is really known. Like the one from UK with the yellow big license plate. Really nice looking car. Not the UK, England. I'm not sure about the rest of the UK. All right, guys. I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. Excuse my sneezing. I think I tried to cover as much as I could, but the AC is really is very hot lately, and the AC is really kicking to me because it's hot, cold, but I won't let that stop me. I'm gonna continue with the video. But yeah, the heat outside and the cold in the AC, the change of climate really has a toll. Excuse me. Now, before I forget, by the way, this is a resin model. I'm not sure if I said it before. I don't think I did, but I say it now. And it's made by Kess. What I really like about Kess, they don't have a huge amount of models, probably about 20 or 30 models they made, probably more, but that's more or less what I remember. They don't have a as big as Neo, they have a lot more choices, but they covered models, especially Italian models, that other diecast or resin brands did not do. And I really like that about Kess. I have a few models from Kess that no other diecast or resin models made, and that's good. They're not cheap. Oh no no no, Kess are not cheap, but they're worth it. All right, guys. Don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. I really, really appreciate it. I always say it. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. Thank you for commenting. I always, excuse me, I want to sneeze again. I always appreciate your comments. I love to read where you guys are from. Have you ever seen these models? Have you ever drawn one of these? Were they sold in your country? And all those informations that is good to share with the rest of the world. All right, guys, don't forget to click and subscribe. Stay safe more than ever, as I always say, and goodbye.